goodness.
And that's that, when you're inside the pocket, you need to be throwing. You need to be either moving your head or you need to be throwing your hands. That's where it's a really dangerous just to be in the pocket without any movement.
Two big right hands so far for Kale Siraj, and he's starting to feel himself a little bit. He's known for his dancing, moving around, and now he's really starting to do that.
That's his go-to. I mean, he's been looking for it all night. We've seen him connect with two, and he sits back and he's just trying to set that up over and over.
I would really like if Johnson would put a little bit more combos together. He's coming in, he's capitalizing with one punch here and there, but if he could put a few combos together, his hands are faster than Siraj's.
Remember, it's only 2-minute rounds here for 5 rounds in each of these 7 fights scheduled for tonight. 2 here in this first hour, free to all of our viewers, and then our pay-per-view top of the hour live. Pretty good first round, guys.
I loved that action. Honestly, that was extremely impressive. Both of them came out with an aggressive pace, but they didn't get too ahead of themselves, right? They didn't get too aggressive to where they're putting themselves completely out of position.
Yeah, honestly, you know, I was expecting defense in this first round, and that is not what we've seen.
Back out, okay? When he back, give some water. Clean your mouth, please.
Good corner work, getting that mouthpiece out.
Guys, drink some more. Wash your mouth out.
All right, so that's the Ryan Johnston. Let's look at some of the action from early on. How about the big right hand from Johnston, and then Siraj right back?
Absolutely, and see, that final cross is the one that mattered. There was a few punches that landed, but the shot that landed was that final right. Here we got a good hook that landed.
Well, so here is the other big straight right.
Full straight right.
From Kale Siraj. That was nice. So we're going to have Fusi be kind of our ringside unofficial scorer throughout the evening. And I'd be interested to see how he scored that first round. Fusi, how'd you score that?
You know what, guys? I gave that round to Kale at a 10-9. I think Ryan started out as the aggressor, but Kale just was more active throughout that round. We'll see what happens going into round 2.
Thank you, Foos.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You know what? And it is too, yeah, the punches have to land, but they have to matter, right? They need to be effective shots that actually cause damage. And I do see more damaging shots out of Siraj thus far. But if Johnson could throw his hands, he is the faster fighter.
Okay, okay.
Beautiful combo.
Good back and forth from both Johnston and Siraj. Johnson in the white trunks and Siraj in the red.
When Kale gets in trouble, it seems like he turns into a tornado and just starts throwing anything.
And that's the thing is Johnson, he does look like the more composed fighter here, but Siraj is landing. He's coming in with haymakers like a tornado, and he's the one actually landing shots that are counting.
Now he's on the ropes, he's in trouble. Let's see.
Siraj is throwing some of his punches with ill intentions, Paige.
Absolutely. All of his punches are coming with ill intentions. I can see that he's almost looked a little scared on part of it, but he's coming forward and just swinging.
Well, he's doing the classic close your eyes and pray method that we see so many times from amateur fighters.
And that's what this is, right? It's like the amateur level show. You get to have a full, exciting fight of cards because it's not quite as technical, but they're putting their heart and soul out there, so you know that you're going to have a lot of action.
Do you ever see that work, though? Close your eyes and swing for the fences?
Rarely, Gabe, yes. Rarely does that work.
Beautiful
big shot there.
Jab there. There's our 10 seconds. Another beautiful
big
jab.
Straight right from Kale Siraj.
He made Johnson pay for that one.
And then Kale Siraj says, "What's that? What's that?" Well, that was a hit after the bell is exactly what that was. As you can see, this crowd still filing into Hard Rock Stadium. Paige Van Zandt, Keemstar, I am the coach. Fusi also with us here at ringside. Charlemagne the God. We've got the TikTok locker rooms and YouTube locker rooms covered as well. Let's listen into the corner.
You get him in the corner, you keep him. We worked on that. Okay? You want some water? Yeah. Stay on the first one.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action there from that second round. Paige, what'd you see?
Loved this early flurry. You know, I do feel like Johnson, he looks like the more composed fighter. His punches are coming a little bit straighter. He has a little better head movement. But Johnson, I mean, Siraj is coming, I feel like a lot, well, other than that, his punches are landing with a little bit more brute force.
And Kale came. He's had 3 big shots like that so far in the fight.
It's unreal. He just sits back and he waits and he waits and he waits, and as soon as he gets in a little trouble, he unloads that.
Step back, step back, step back.
All right, we're about set for round 3, and I'll be brutally honest with you. I've been pleasantly surprised at the action we've seen thus far between these two in our opening contest.
Same, you know, I'm loving the action. There's a few, of course, technical things I wish that we could change. I think we'd see a little more exciting. But Johnson, if he could just not lean his head backward every time he punches, right? He's leaning his head backwards, and he's not able to get that forward momentum. That's not utilizing his reach. If he could lean forward and use his reach, he would be landing all these beautiful, quick shots that he's throwing.
And we just saw Cal sticking out his tongue, putting his gloves up, dancing a little bit. Oh,
good back and forth.
Beautiful.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes from Ryan Johnston.
See, when you back your opponent up into the corner like this,
big right hands.
Beautiful shot. There is no reason to wait. Go. Your opponent's in the corner. Unload.
A minute gone here in this third round, and the action continues to pick up between Kale Siraj and Ryan Johnston.
Now, both of these fighters are kind of looking for that big money shot, right? They're looking for the power punch, but you gotta set those up. If we could see 4 or 5 punch combos out of these guys, they're throwing with heat. They could end this.
Big right hand from Johnston.
But Cal fires back, and
Johnston!
The referee couldn't even get in there fast enough. Wow.
Now the ref starts an 8 count. He saw that the fighter was taking a little bit more damage than was necessary.
And Kale saying, what is this? I do not need this 8 count. All right, our first 8 count of the night, but we continue on.
Absolutely. With it pretty much being, I would say, an equal fight, that 8 count would give Johnston the upper hand in this round.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks like Cal is getting a little gassed out. Ryan still looks composed. Thoughts?
He still looks fresh.
Paige, when you start to get tired, that's when you start to throw those big haymakers, right?
Because that's all you have. And that's when you can tell a fighter who has been training, who has been doing the road work, putting in the gym work, they can put combos together. It's not that just throw and pray method, right? Where you're throwing one punch, hope it lands. You got to set your punches up a little bit, and truly better cardio can give you an advantage in that.
You bring up a great point, because Ryan Johnston did exactly what you just said. Let's take a look at the action from the third round, and this is really key when Johnson started to take over.
Yeah, I mean, just one right after another. He has control here, and Cal's just trying to get out of trouble with those haymakers, and he doesn't quite quit.
Awesome jab right there. Uppercut following. Cross to follow. Beautiful combo. I like those combos when you put them together.
All right, here we go. Round 4 of a possible 5. Fusi, how are you scoring this one so far?
Wow, man, this one is really picking up. I had to give that one to Ryan. He really took over in the second half of that round. I thought Kale was controlling the tempo of the fight, but it seems like Ryan is beginning to find his groove.
So Fusi, the unofficial
Oh, we had a fighter forget their mouthpiece. Siraj was nice enough to point it out.
I tell you, it looks like Ryan is, the better boxer and looking better so far, but Cal is so entertaining to watch.
He really is. I think that's why I was so turned on to his training videos that he was posting repeatedly, telling the world what he was going to do. Still to come here tonight, our main event, Austin Mcbroom, YouTube superstar. Bryce, big right hands from Ryan Johnston.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
You might think if you're watching at home that YouTubers and TikTokers can't really dislike each other. But Keem, some of these fighters tonight really do not like each other.
They hate each other, and it's not just this. It will be settled in the ring tonight. There'll be trash talk afterwards. It might go on for years with some of these two.
Beautiful.
Wow! How was he standing after that?
Johnson
Unbelievable.
able to absorb.
And Kale Siraj just gave him props. He was like, good hit.
We got some blood coming out of Johnson's nose, though.
A big and another big right hand. And Johnston. And he's all over Kale Siraj. Ryan Johnston.
For the fences, gets another 8 count. You said before this that Siraj was tough, and he is definitely proving that right now. That boy's tough.
No, he's a tough kid for sure. He's smiling over the corner, bleeding. Ryan's bleeding. This is turning into a bloodbath. I love it.
He just said to the ref, I'm tough. And the referee says, I know you're tough.
These boys better be tough because they're in a boxing match right now.
And there is energy here at ringside very, very quickly. Ryan Johnston looking to finish off Kale Siraj. Oh, and Siraj saved by the bell.
Amazing end to that round. I love the energy. I love that. Now they're both bleeding, right? That's what we want to see. We want to see fights. We want to see violence, and we're getting it.
I hope every fight is like this.
This has been amazing out of the gate. And clearly Ryan Johnston won that round. So if Fusi's scorecard is accurate, then we've got a 2-2 fight heading into the 5th round, which is exactly what we want. Let's look at Johnston. Had that big 4th round.
Ooh, that right.
Perfect right. Now, if he could put his feet underneath him and not be charging forward, that's a knockout punch.
Right?
Look at the combo.
Awesome jab. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss. Capitalize. Amazing head movement, right? That shows right there. He trained his head movement. Duck underneath. Make him pay.
And Ryan Johnston is absolutely laser focused, especially here in this 3rd and 4th round. Here we go, the 5th and deciding round, we believe. It's 2-2 at this point.
And talk about Ryan being focused. When we were watching these replays, it looks like lasers are coming out of his eye. I mean, he is really focused.
Still to come later tonight, DJ Khaled will be here. Migos will be here. Little Baby's in the house.
Now these two guys both, wow, fighting with emotion. They're both putting themselves a little out of position, right? Because they're throwing so aggressively. They both want to finish this fight.
Kale, rule number 1, never turn your back to your opponent.
No. That is rule number 1 in the gym. Do not turn your back.
Another big right hand as Johnson's got blood coming out of his nose.
Awesome right
big
hand.
Ryan's waiting for it, Can he do it now?
He's got to get out of that corner.
Really starting to tee off on Kale Siraj.
Looking up at the clock.
And the referee says that's it. He said that's enough.
Well, you got to hand it to Kale. I mean, amazing as they hug each other, celebrate the effort that went into this. What a fight.
I love that, right? You know, after they just shared a moment together, that's what people tell. They ask me all the time, why am I a professional fighter? Why do I go in there and fight? Well, it's special. It's something you just went out there and fought your heart out with another opponent. And yeah, you hug it out at the end because you shared something that nobody else can ever share that moment with you.
Ryan Johnston told us he would be calmer, he would be more ready, he would be in better shape, and everything he told us is exactly what played out.
And the controversy, if he should have been in the ring tonight, he proved it right now that he deserved this spot. He came out with a big W with the win here in the 5th round.
And you got to believe his 2.43 million subscribers on YouTube are screaming across this great land of ours for their guy, Ryan Johnston. Time for the official announcement. Let's send it up to Foos.
Edgehill has stopped the bout at 53 seconds in round 5. Your winner with a knockout from Team YouTube, Ryan Johnston!
Keem, what do you make of that first win?
Oh, that was awesome. I mean, absolutely loved it. I mean, that was nonstop action. That's what we want in this.
A lot of love, a lot of respect at the end between Kale Saraz and Ryan Johnston. Let's take a look at the fun stats presented by Stat Hero Survive the Game. And you can see that Ryan Johnston really took over in the third, fourth, and early fifth round.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the power punches, 34-14, the total punches, 45-16. Ryan was in control, and he was just more composed to do this the right way.
All right, it's time to hear from our first winner of the evening. Let's send it up the page.
All right, we have our first winner of the night. You looked like a boxer out there. You looked like you had been training for this fight. What did you expect out of your opponent?
I expected for him to have better shorts. At least better shorts. But, you know, he actually did really good. I just knew that I have a little bit more experience doing this. And, you know, I gotta be the light.
And how serious did you take this? You know, you're stepping away from a huge platform, you're stepping away from your career to do this for your fans. Why do this?
Well, I mean, you can get hurt with this, like, really bad. So if you don't take it seriously, then that's not gonna take you seriously at all, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna hurt you. So, yeah, I just train really hard.
What's next for you?
Bro, whoever wants it. Whoever wants it. On YouTube, TikTok, Google, whatever platform, I want it. So, you know, this is just the beginning for me. And I just gotta say, I love all my fans that's out here, everyone who supports me. I know you guys are out there. I love you guys so much. Honestly, I would not be here without you and my whole team. Look at my team. Look how amazing they are. All wearing all white. I love you guys. Look down, Tina's right here. I love you guys so much. Yeah.
Congratulations, you drew some blood, you won a fight, and let's take it back to our host, Charlemagne.
Thank you.
Wow, I don't know what I was expecting tonight, but it wasn't that. Them YouTubers and TikTokers is banging. Now that's one bout down, 6 more to go. Tonight's fighters are rolling up in here at the Hard Rock, getting suited up in the locker rooms and getting fired up to take down their opponents. So make sure and order your pay-per-view live stream right now at socialgloves.livebylive.com so you don't miss any of tonight's fights. Plus, you don't want to miss any of our live performances. Starting with our first artist right now, okay? He's a rapper, he's a singer, he's a songwriter, and he's here to kick things off. Here's Trippie Redd.
I love Trippie Redd.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Miami, what the fuck is up? Let's go. Yeah. Big 14, know what the fuck going on? Hey. Hold up, take a moment, count my guap, yeah. All these rags bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, let's go. Count my guap, whoa. Can I stop? 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, put up in that drop top, she dropped it. I put up in that drop top, she dropped it. Yeah. My diamonds dancing, they hold it, my diamonds dancing. Yeah, hold up. I don't know what planet I'm on. Say what? I'm a king, little bitch, watch the throne. I feel like Bono, I chop off your arm. Yeah, hey, steady, cause they have me. Let's go, bitch, I'm bumping hard just like a maverick. Money stress long, little bitch like a plastic. Now that bitch steady calling me Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. Whoa. No, I keep a ratchet. If you blink, boy, I'll turn your ass up. Yeah. Automatic, doo-doo-doo-doo, bitch, I'm blasting. Yeah. Put you in a casket. Money sit long, it's a wait. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a king, little bitch, watch the throne. I feel like Bono, I'll chop off your arm. Hold up, take a moment, count my guap. Come on, let's get all these racks. Yeah, let's get. Count my guap, whoa. Can I stop? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, let's go. She dropped it. Whoa, put up in that. She dropped it. Let's go. She holding hands. My diamonds dancing, hopscotch. They holding
see a damn thing, big guap.
Social Gloves, Battle of the Platforms is sponsored by Hard Rock.
I'm here with YouTube sensation Tanner Fox. Tanner, you were scheduled to be on tonight's fight card. Millions of people are wondering, what happened?
Oh, here, I'm talking here. The commission legitimately called it off. Like, that sounds like some bullshit, but that's what happened. Like, that's truthfully what happened.
Were you ready to fight? Like, did you want to accept and take this fight?
I showed up today to talk to everybody on the team and like try any possible way. I said we can wear headgear, whatever it is. I will sign a death waiver just so that me and Rylan could continue and do our fight today. And the commission was all of a sudden not having it yesterday. All I heard was that this was an exhibition and it didn't matter. And I accepted the 20-pound difference between me and my opponent. And today they couldn't make it happen. I'm not sure why, but the commission was all serious about it now.
Well, since your boxing career was cut short, is this the end of Tanner Fox boxing, or can we see you in the ring in the future?
We're definitely still beating Rylan's ass. It's just they wouldn't let me do it today.
Thank you so much, Tanner. Much respect.
Yeah.
Now, check out what you're going to get for today's pay-per-view.
Yeah, baby.
I'm here to rep TikTok. I'll be with a bunch of TikTokers ready to take on a bunch of YouTubers.
You know, YouTubers have a different mentality. TikTokers, I feel like, you know, been around only for about a year or so. But we're gonna see who comes out on top.
I'll knock you out now and in the ring. How about you come over here and do some I feel like they're all washed up. I'm 21. I'm at my prime right now, buddy.
I got a lot of weight on my shoulders. I live for these moments. I'm really doing it for not only myself, but for my fans and my family. I'm looking for the first round knockout.
If you guys want to make some serious money, bet on me, because I am going to drop the out of a 30-year-old man come June 12th.
That is all later tonight, live on pay-per-view. Welcome back here ringside. This hour is completely free for you. I am the coach, Keepstar, and Paige Van Zandt. Now, coming up next, we've got Landon Mcbroom. He's a younger brother of Austin Mcbroom. And when you look at the Mcbroom family, they're athletes. They're coming in this taking very, very seriously. When you're an athlete, how much easier is it to train for this?
Once an athlete, always an athlete. You know, going into the gym, I was a professional dancer before I became a professional fighter, right? So, but I picked it up extremely easy at a young age because I was an athlete. It was in me. So I think we're going to see that tonight. Once an athlete, I truly believe he's going to come in here. He's going to look like a pro fighter because he has the athleticism to do so.
Now, Landon said it's disrespectful that Ben is telling the world he only started training a month ago, throwing his first punch a month ago.
All I know about Ben is he can take punishment. He does all these stunts on YouTube and gets hurt and does it over and over again.
Well, he normally wrecks himself on the on the concrete, but tonight the concrete is going to be hitting back. It's time for our second fight of the evening. Let's send it up the booth.
Representing Team TikTok, Ben Azalor.
He's only 19 years of age. And when you talk to him, Paige, he's certainly very confident in his abilities to take a punch and punishment.
Extremely confident. And you know what? When I was 19 and I was in the UFC, I was extremely confident too. So, you know what? I like the confidence. I like in his walkout right now, right? He looks stone cold. He looks ready to fight. This is the kind of guy that I feel like is going to carry it through the fight for him.
He has that very nervous smile on his face right now, team, because I think he's starting to realize I'm not jumping off some steps tonight. I'm jumping into the ring.
Well, we are seeing confidence, but I think the confidence for him is him just having fun, because him coming in this ring, getting beat up tonight is fun to him, believe it or not. There's no way he's winning.
Well, he told me, I was a little bit shocked when he said, hey, coach, I threw
the night.
No, it could be. It could be. All right. His opponent is ready to make that walk.
And now, representing Team YouTube, Landon Mcbroom.
In the world of social media, the Mcbroom name is absolute royalty.
I mean, them both being in this and Austin himself putting this all together, it's just unbelievable. A couple years ago, they sold out the Staples Center. I mean, it's unreal what this family can do.
Yeah, later tonight, Austin Mcbroom will be a part of the main event live on pay-per-view. If you haven't ordered it yet, order it right now. You don't want to miss those 5 fights on pay-per-view we have coming up tonight. But I guarantee you, Paige, that Austin is backstage right now watching this very, very closely because he's very tight with his brother, and they also want the Ace family and everything they're about to show up tonight.
There's been a few instances where brothers have fought either on the same night or within the same realm of each other. It has to be nerve-wracking, right? There's the Pettis brothers. They were UFC, Bellator fighters fighting the same night. If one person loses and the other wins, it's hard to go home to still. You don't know if you want to celebrate early or celebrate like after, or you hope that you both have a good night.
You're looking at a young man there who was diagnosed with lymphoma. He underwent chemo. He's now in remission. There's a lot of good stories underneath the stories here tonight, Keem, that we're going to tell as we go along.
I mean, if he's went through that and survived that and overcame that, I'm sure he'll overcome in the ring tonight.
Part of what makes him popular is his videos about his family, his daughter, the pranks. The more real it is, the better and more popular you are.
That's true, and that's how I feel like I was able to build my social media platform. You know, I'm not a social media star. I built mine because I'm a professional fighter, but I also feel like you need to show people like to see real people they can connect with. They can really share the same story with you, and that's how a lot of these people have been able to build their brands because other people want to be just like them.
All right, Paige, let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our second bout here tonight. Landon Mcbroom and Ben Azalard. Break it down for us.
All right, here obviously we see the age advantage to Mcbroom, slight height advantage to Ben. Let's see if he can use that. But I really like the reach advantage here, right? 73 inches to 69 and a half. That matters if he can use it. Let's see if Ben was training. If he was training, then he's going to be able to use that reach advantage here.
And you can see the subscribers. Look at that. Ben, a megastar with 13.5 million subscribers. That's huge.
I'll be honest with you. I'm very, very uncomfortable when I talk to you guys that have these followings. I'm sitting in the room, and I don't even belong there. But the headgear is set, so we're set for fight number 2. Let's go.
In the blue corner, representing Team TikTok, weighing in at 172.5 pounds with 13.5 million TikTok followers from tropical Kailua, Hawaii, the Prince of Pranks, Ben Azalard.
Let's go.
And in the red corner, representing Team YouTube, weighing in at 171 pounds, topping 3 million subscribers from Palmdale, California, the younger Mcbroom, face of Ace, Landon Mcbroom!
Clear the ring. Let's go, baby. Clear the ring, gentlemen. I gave you both the instructions before the fight. You know what's expected of you. In the case of a knockdown, somebody goes to the neutral corner, you obey my commands at all times. Are we clear? Yes. Are we clear? Touch gloves if you wish. To your points.
Room.
Oh.
We saw that, the no glove touch, which you know what? Looking back at some previous fights, the no glove touch tends to be a little bad luck vibe, but we'll see if that's true here in this amateur boxing fight.
Well, they're both smiling. Let's see who's not going to smile at the end.
Well, Landon Mcbroom said he doesn't think that Ben will land one punch in this fight, is what he told me.
You know, in boxing, typically you will always have a...
Oh, wow! Wow!
And there it is.
Amazing right.
Out of nowhere!
6.
Landon Mcbroom unloading.
Well,
Mcbroom, you know what? I feel like you called this one.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Ben. Welcome to the show.
Love the head movement. I love this in and out, right? He's always out of range or in range, moving and punching.
And here is the problem, that Ben's punches are not going to affect Landon at all.
At all.
So he can come straight with him.
You can see the power that Mcbroom has, right? You can see that each of his punches, he has his feet underneath him. He's not over his front foot.
Big right hand, another big right hand. Don't forget, tonight our main event, Bryce Hall, Austin Mcbroom, Landon's older brother, live on pay-per-view at the top of the hour in less than 10 minutes.
Well, if this goes the way I think it's going to go, YouTube is going to be in the lead with 2 wins. TikTok will be down.
Oh! Beautiful right hand. I can see Ben kind of has those stars in his eyes, right? Where he doesn't quite realize what he's gone into.
Well, the smile that was on his face coming down to the ring before the bell is long gone.
You know, but after all that, you do see Ben pushing forward. You know, he's not backing down. It's fun to see this.
Which is commendable, right? But in a fight like this, his strategy's not working. It's time to turn the page, change to a new strategy.
Mcbroom, clearly the game plan is to load up with that right hand, and so far he's connected several times in this first round.
He has. I love this, though. You know, I was curious going into these fights, as YouTubers versus TikTokers, would we see somebody that could actually be a real fighter? And now looking at it, Mcbroom, he's got the capability. I like a lot of what he's doing, and I could see him actually being in a real boxing match.
You know, it's kind of surprising how much Ben ate those punches, and he still looks relatively healthy.
Well, you can see his corner telling him, when you get hit, try to lock up, try to buy some time.
And that's a problem, right? He's standing really tall, and all these punches coming straight in. He needs to get low, have a lot more head movement, and he wouldn't eat all these. Head super high up. Overhand right. Overhand right.
Well, I don't think we need to go to Foose to ask who he had winning that first round.
Now this is the moment, though. Ben needs to buckle down and realize if he actually wants to do this or not.
Landon told us, he said, I find it disrespectful to me that Ben would only train for a month. I've been going at this since January. Foose, what'd you have in that first round?
I had that one heavily in favor of Landon. And I actually saw it getting stopped in the first, and I don't see it going much further than this.
We agree with you, Foose.
And that's the thing about these 16-ounce gloves, right? If these were in real boxing gloves, the gloves they used to compete in, a lot of these punches could be, you know, end of the night punches, right? Those could finish the fight. That's why they have these big gloves on. They want to protect these athletes as much as possible. They're out there. This is for fun, right? But extremely competitive match. I am loving what I'm seeing out of Mcbroom.
And now Ben's starting to get his feet. Don't turn your back, son.
Don't turn your back.
We've seen Ben spin a couple times out there.
Oh, another big right hand from Mcbroom. But now Ben is starting to get a couple. Oh!
Overhand right.
Oh, and that's it. It's over.
Waved it off. Nope.
Okay, it's not over yet.
No, he's still in.
Got another 8 count.
Walk to me. I'm gonna give a latitude. You want me?
Tough kid. I mean, he really is a tough kid.
And right there, the ref asked him, do you want to continue? And he said yes.
I think he said what first.
And then he said yes.
This guy's YouTube is him doing dangerous stunts, getting hurt all the time, walks it off, laughs it off. I mean, Ben is super tough, and he just came in for the fun of it.
Oh, another big one. I think that's it.
Right.
That's it.
That's all it.
Yeah.
What we saw here is the power punches counted. The training experience mattered. You're getting in the ring with somebody who is trained, it counts.
Well, Landon Mcbroom told us, I've been training, I'm serious, I'm going to pound him, and he won't land one punch. Pretty much everything he said just happened.
That's exactly what happened, but I must say, you know, the way Ben acted in that ring, it just made me have some confidence and thought maybe, somehow, some way, we would see that big upset, but it didn't happen.
No, it didn't, and I think we knew early on, Paige, it probably was going to be a one-sided affair.
That's what we thought, and a lot of times we're seeing these matchups, like, right, we have Jake Paul taking on Tyrone Woodley. The difference is, Jake Paul, he's training, right? These guys, of course, internet sensations, you gotta train, and that's what makes these fights, the Mayweather-Paul fight, exciting to watch because they trained and prepared to fight, and that will carry you through a fight like this.
I talked to his coach, Mcbroom's coach, and he said that he had the easiest fight of the night. Like, this was going to be super easy, and we just saw it right here. I mean, it shows you put the work in and you have some talent. I mean, you were saying earlier, Paige, you know, how much this guy looks like an actual real fighter.
Absolutely. There were so many aspects of this, all these big overhand rights. If he could have put combos together, I think that's going to be the common theme we see, right? When you've been training for a long time, you know to put your combos together. He would have ended it a lot sooner. Combos, punches, and bunches.
All right, it's time for the official announcement. Let's send it up to the ring.
Referee Chris Molina has stopped the bout at 30 seconds into round 2. Your winner with a knockout from Team YouTube, Landon Mcbroom.
All right, very quickly, let's take a look at the final punch stats presented by Stat Hero Survive the Game. Absolute domination by Landon Mcbroom. All right, we're almost headed for the top of the hour. Let's send it up to our incredible host, Charlemagne the God.
Hey, man, salute to my man Landon Mcbroom. I think Ben thought his youth was going to win that for him, but no, training does. I am highly entertained. Right now, as we speak, fighters from Team TikTok and Team YouTube are suiting up, getting their game faces on and planning their strategy to bring home the W for their respective platforms. And for you guys watching right now, the clock is ticking. No, literally, the clock is ticking. We're seconds away from the start of the pay-per-view. Are you Team TikTok? Are you Team YouTube? Get ready to cheer for your favorites and order the Social Gloves Battle of the Platforms pay-per-view live stream right now at socialgloves.livebylive.com. Are you ready? If those first two fights were any indication of what we're about to see, we are in for a highly, highly entertaining night. Like I said earlier, man, some of these guys have really been training. They've been taking it serious, and they should, because this is going to dictate bragging rights for years to come on their respective social media platforms. Nobody wants to be a meme. Nobody wants to be a GIF. People want to go out there and they want to represent correctly, and that is about to happen right now. We are here at the Hard Rock Stadium. If y'all ready, I need the energy to go up. I need the energy to go up. I need the energy to go up. We are here. It's almost time. It's almost time, y'all. If y'all ready, make some noise. Here we go. Perfect. What up, bro? How are you?
Miami, Florida, Dade County 305. YouTubers, TikTokers, are y'all ready? Put your hands up out there. Feel this energy. Make sure you get everything. The purple linen, the Nikes, the Jordans. Shout out to everybody out there. The silk shirt. What's up, brother? Everything good? Nothing but love. Put your hands up right now. Put your hands up, everybody, right here. YouTubers, TikTokers. You ready for this fight? You ready? What's up? Love, respect. Get your pictures right now. Get something iconic. The battle of the platforms. Stadium. Something that I'm used to. Reach out to everybody that got that Cabin album. You made it #1. Biggest in the game. 305 Miami. Miami. Put your hands in the sky if you ready for DJ Khaled. Let's go! DJ Khaled. This is not like this. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. Keep your hands up, come on! And they stay there.
They couldn't make it happen. I'm not sure why, but the commission was all serious about it now.
Well, since your boxing career was cut short, is this the end of Tanner Fox boxing, or can we see you in the ring in the future?
We're definitely still beating Ryland's ass. It's just they wouldn't let me do it today.
Thank you so much, Tanner. Much respect.
Yeah.
Now, check out what you're going to get for today's pay-per-view.
What the fuck is it got the much?
Alguém vai te fazer ficar em meio do canal?
Ah, antes eles cabem. Застрелился кон.
Can't hear it.
Hey, fag, I can't hear it, nigger.
Como matata.
If you're ready for Little Baby, make some noise. I just want to shout out my brother Little Baby, give you a little song we did on my new album that's ripping the streets apart like a tsunami. Are you ready for the fight? Drop that. DJ Khaled.
Quality is terrible though, but